So Daytona weekend, let's review it. So the 500, it was actually a pretty decent race. The first half was good. Second half sucked ass because it was a single file cringe train where he just followed the leader for almost the entire second half. That was until around 10 laps to go when Byron spun out, bunching the field up. NASCAR went to overtime. And of course in overtime was the big finish, where Austin Dillon would dump Aric Almirola on the last lap to win the 60th Daytona 500. Of course, before that, there were three big crashes. The first one was lap 60, the end of stage 1. It was a big 5-6 car accident that took out Erik Jones, Daniel Suarez, and Jimmie Johnson. The second big one took out, it was around the halfway point of the race. It took out Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Kasey Kahne, and Danica Patrick. So Danica's career ends the way it began, with a crash. Of course, the third big one came with 2 to go. It took out Stenhouse, DiBenedetto, Kurt Busch. Many good cars, many good players in the race. That set up the finish. Now, I'm going to say it here. Was Austin Dillon in the right or wrong? I'm going to say it's 60% in the wrong. Because, I admit, dumping somebody is not cool. But you know what? You're all crying wolf about this. Here's the thing, though. That incident is almost exactly what Tony Stewart did to Kyle Busch in 2009 at Daytona, when Tony dumped Kyle Busch for the win. No one bat an eye at that. No one bat an eye at Jeff Gordon when he dumped Matt Kenseth at Chicago in 2006. No one batted an eye when Austin Cindric dumped Kaz Grala for the win at Canada in the trucks last year. No one batted an eye when Chase Elliott moved Brad Keselowski out the way at Martinsville last September. But y'all went apeshit crazy when Denny Hamlin dumped Chase Elliott. No one batted an eye when Logano fucking dumped Kenseth at Kansas in 2015. But you all got pissed when Kenseth got retaliated at Martinsville. How about Danica Patrick when she failed to dump David Gilliland in that same Martinsville race where Kenseth dumped Logano? No one batted an eye there. No one batted an eye when Keselowski dumped Edwards at Talladega in 2009, sent him in a catch fence. No one batted an eye when Dale Sr.'s dumped drivers most of his career. No one batted an eye there. But once Austin Dillon dumps Aric Almirola in the 10 car on the last lap of the 500, everybody loses their fucking minds. Honestly, people, you need to grow up. As much as that sucks, it's racing. It is what it is. Anybody would have done the same thing in Austin's position. It's racing. Get over it. Alright, move on and let it go. It's only one race. There's still 35 others if you want to see Almirola in the chase that he can win. Actually, 25 others. Now Austin Dillon's locked into the chase. I'm not calling it that one word Brian France wants everyone to call it. Fuck that. So yeah, this weekend I had 2 predictions right, 1 wrong. Of course, I got the 500 pick right and the 500 pole sitter one right. The one I got wrong was the catch fence one. I don't think there was any flips. I'm going to have to rewatch the ARCA race to find that out. Trucks was crap. It was mainly single file cringe train, just shit where it was follow the goddamn leader. At least the regular won the race, and Johnny Sauter. So, okay. Xfinity race, it was actually pretty good. It was double filed almost the entire race. The ending was complete shit. 5 overtimes of bullshit. Well, the first attempt at overtime took out every fucking leech in the field. The third attempt, they throw the caution 100 feet from the line. Why the fuck are you throwing it before the fucking white flag? You never did that shit with the overtime line, David Hoots. Why the fuck are you changing it now? What, are you trying to show you're fucking competent now? You're now showing you're even more incompetent than before, for fuck's sakes. One race without Dale Jr., and this is what we get. Of course, we had 2 more overtimes. The fourth one ended with a shitmobile spinning on the back straightaway on his own when he broke his rear axle when he was going minimum speed. Honestly, if you can't go minimum speed, you shouldn't be on the fucking track. Of course, the 5th overtime set up the Xfinity finish where Tyler Reddick edged Elliott Sauter out. I think it was in the 10,000ths of a second. It was like 0.00001 10,000th, maybe 1/10,000, maybe 100,000th. It was like Reddick won by about what looked like a 16th of a fucking inch, which is pretty cool. You know, the right man won that photo finish, in my opinion. Reddick, the younger driver, has more to benefit. Elliott Sauter really doesn't benefit anything. Well, we know the Xfinity race is going to be shit next week, because I believe Kyle Busch is going to be in that race, so what's the fucking point of watching that? We already know what's going to happen. Get the fucking shovels out. Kyle Busch is about to bury another fucking talent. Honestly, Reddick is the example of what names can be made here in this series in Xfinity, because their slogan is, names are made here. Really, more like, names are buried by Kyle Busch and all these fucking leeches here. Like, get Cup drivers out of fucking Xfinity. Come on. All I know is that Kamikaze already uploaded his Rage video. Shout out to him, by the way. He obviously over-exaggerated by calling it the worst 500 ever. The race was not terrible. You cannot say the race is terrible because one driver rubbed you the wrong way, Kamikaze. Or Dillon Jacobs, as that is your real name from your old Twitter. So yeah, Kamikaze. Let's talk. You didn't mention Austin Dillon's no-win championship. Well, honestly, you forget. When Austin won that championship with no wins, that was before the bullshit chase grid came into effect. That was when in Xfinity and trucks, there was no chase. It was when every race fucking mattered, and whoever had the most points at the end of the year was declared champion. Only reason Austin had 0 wins because every chance he had to win, bam, Cup Leach was right there to bury him. Mainly Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Keselowski, or Logano, or even Kenseth that year. Or Hamlin, maybe. Actually, Hamlin wasn't that much of a factor because of his back injury. So do you blame Austin for winning a championship without a fucking race? Like, it's mainly the Leach's fault that happened. You know, maybe if the Leach's weren't in the series that year, he would have won a couple races. I guarantee it. He would have won maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 races. Look at the Truck Series because not many Leaches win the Truck Series. In his title year, he won a couple races, 3, 4. You don't complain about that championship. Like, honestly, Austin won that Xfinity title fair and square. He was the best driver throughout the year. He was consistent. He consistently finished well. He earned it. His Cup career has not gone on to a good start because mainly RCR hasn't been a good team in 5 fucking years. Hasn't been good since Harvick left the team in 2013 to go to Joel Stewart-Haas. So, do you blame Austin Dillon for his lack of development? Like, do you blame him, Kamikaze? But yeah, you know what? I don't like how Austin won that race, but you know what? He did handle it well in his post-race. At least he manned up and said he didn't want to win that way. At least he didn't pull a Syndic and Austin Cindric and say he had a win, so it's okay. At least he was man enough to admit he didn't want to win that way and felt sorry. At least he manned up and admitted it. That's all that mattered. He manned up, so you know what? Let it go. Get over it. Like, honestly, people that cry wolf about this didn't cry wolf about when Stewart did it or when fucking Dale Sr. did it in his entire career. Like, grow up, people, and grow a pair of balls. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this review. Out of all the races, I'm gonna say the Xfinity race was better. Mainly, the only bad part was those 5 overtimes of bullshit. But the finish was good. Oh, the race was pretty good. It was double wide because I like to see double wide pack racing, not the single file cringe train bullshit where it's followed a goddamn leader for 200 laps. So yeah, that's good. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Next week, Atlanta. My pick to win? We'll have to see. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, for anyone that doubted me when I said Austin didn't win the 500, they all thought I was on crack, what do you gotta say now? He won. 40 to 1 long shot. I defied the odds. That's all I gotta say. He may have led one lap, but he led the one that mattered the most, and he raced his race smart strategy, hanging in the back and waiting till the end to come up. That's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.